Hi, everyone. I'm Benita Perkins, Director of Benny Grow Healthy Lifestyle Branding and Communication. I also work with Durham County Public Health in their employee wellness programming. And this webinar is for both my Benny Grow Healthy Lifestyle followers and Durham County Public Health. The topic is exercising, how to increase its effectiveness. I've been working in the healthy lifestyle realm for the past several years with a focus on activity and exercise. My focus is about, today's focus is about being efficient and effective in working out because it's extremely important in terms of our quality of life and our mindset and our physical and mental well-being. So we want to make sure that we give ourselves enough grace and enough pointers to make exercise and activity as pedestrian and as easy as possible. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to share my screen. How many times have we heard that? There we go. Share. And let me get into slideshow mode. And I hope you guys are seeing the slideshow and not the presentation view. Anyway, here we go. For most of us, time is a precious commodity. So we need to make our exercise time count. We are working out to get stronger, to lose weight, and to just plain feel better. So working smarter, I'll never not say harder, is the key. That's why I believe that exercise is 60% mental and 40% physical. That's the smart part. Small tweaks in your workout regime can make a really substantial difference in helping you make the most out of every sweat session. Here's some tips for getting it done. There we go. Again, 60% mental, 40% physical. Something to really think about when you're working out. One of the first tips, limit your workouts to 30 to 40 minutes. This means increasing intensity for the shorter period of time when you have energy and concentration. There's not much more benefit working out any longer because you tend to lose that valuable concentration and are probably not getting the benefit for the additional time you're putting in. Go harder, not longer. It's all about increasing the intensity, not the duration. Form is everything when working out. Resistance training, working with weights or your own body weight. The key is to know which muscle or muscle group is being exercised, and then focus on working that muscle by squeezing it at the maximum contraction. Know the difference between an exercise working a muscle and merely expending time moving a body part. The ability to isolate a chosen muscle is paramount to the actual body movement. For instance, when performing a bicep curl, as this woman is doing, make sure to squeeze the bicep muscle when contracting it, bending the elbow, to ensure that the bicep is maximally exercised. Merely extending and contracting the elbow joint will not be effective. The same theory holds for tricep kickbacks, which work under the upper arm. You know, the skin that sags and shakes off the bone. And that's what this guy is doing. He's doing tricep kickbacks. Here, the elbow is stationary while the lower body extends back and contracts in. The tricep is worked when the lower arm is extended back, but to complete the move, and the most critical part, squeeze the tricep as the arm is fully extended to maximally work that muscle. For the lower body, let's focus on the gluteus maximus or the rear end. Come down on all fours, on your hands and knees, extend the right leg back, and then lift and lower your foot to the ground. 2 counts up and 2 counts down. Each time you lift it, squeeze the glute to get maximum results. This squeeze muscle theory applies to almost all body sculpting and toning exercises. If you're not getting results from your workout, try the mental game. If you are still unsure, talk with a personal trainer or a training assistant at your gym to make sure you are effectively working the chosen body part. Even if you've been exercising for a while, you still might need a refresher. Another tip, exercise to failure, when you can't do that last rep. So you've got your routine mapped out on your app and you're ready to go. You're going to get way more benefit and results when you exercise to the point that you can't do another rep. This is when your body's making changes. So if you're whizzing through your workouts with no fatigue, it's time to move to heavier weights so that that fatigue happens. Or if you're doing cardio, to jump higher or put more exertion in your workout to make sure you're feeling the exhaustion at the end, because that's when your body's making changes. Another tip, heavier weights. Speaking of heavier weights, which we talked about exercising to failure, periodically move up to heavier weights in your workouts. This is a shock the body trick for men and women. And for men and women, we'll probably have different criteria for what is a normal weight load and consequently what is heavier. Women, if you're used to using 5-pound weights for your exercise, try 8 or 10 pounds for a workout and then go back to normal weights the next time. Your muscles will respond beautifully, increasing tone and consequently metabolism. Remember, the more muscle mass you have, the faster your metabolism. Visit heavier weights every 4th or 5th workout. For men, if you're used to working with 20 to 30 pounds, move to 40 or 50 pounds for a session. And then everyone return to a normal weight again using the same period sequence. Amp up exercises by adding weights. And speaking of adding weights to an exercise, while you can get a heart pumping workout using only your body weight exercises, adding in weights gives your muscles an extra challenge. If you feel like you've mastered moves like basic squats and lunges, try holding a set of dumbbells or a medicine ball to make these types of body weight moves more challenging and effective. Some of my Zumba classes are only a half hour, so we grab a set of light weights while doing the workout so folks feel the burn. Remember that weight work builds muscle mass, which burns muscles faster. Remember that weight work builds muscle mass, which burns calories faster than fat. And don't worry, ladies, you will not bulk up unless you're bench pressing 60 or 70 pounds daily and are on steroids. Balance lifting. Here's a mind-body boost. Perform various exercises on one leg and then switch to the other. This progress should take place once you feel comfortable performing the exercises with both feet planted. By balancing on one leg, you force your core to work harder to keep you balanced, thereby increasing intensity. And we know this improves results. Another benefit, single leg exercises can help with muscle imbalances. Oftentimes we can overuse our dominant muscles, like feeling one quad and glute fire more in a squat than the other. When doing a regular squat, it's so easy to depend on your dominant side when one leg has developed a weakness. But single leg squats don't even give you that option. It will help with stability and balance since you're using one leg, not two. Another tip, compound exercises. Compound exercises are exercises that work multiple muscle groups at the same time. You know those burpees you hate to do? The reason they are so effective is that you are working multiple muscles and getting your heart rate up with one exercise. It's genius. This gets back to compacting intensity in a shorter period to get bang for your time in the gym. With burpees, you have to squat down, that's the quads, jump back, that's the heart and the core, jump up, and then jump back to a squat position, and then jump in the air. Add a push-up and you've added triceps to the mix. Do 10 of these twice through during your workout and you've accomplished a lot. Another tip, vary the intensity of a workout. This is the science behind HIIT and Tabata classes. If you're out walking at a quick pace, usually the terrain will provide that variable. But if you're on a treadmill or elliptical, you should vary the speed and or intensity throughout your workout to keep your body guessing what load it has to bear. And nutrition, water. be sure to hydrate throughout the day. It takes a couple of hours for your body to absorb the water, so you can't just drink right before the exercise. And carbs, make sure you have good carbs in your system. They are the main source of our body's energy, fuel, and workout, and you may not be able to put your best effort forward, which is important for an efficient workout. According to a research published in Sports Medicine, carbs are your body's primary fuel for any high-intensity workout. And when your body is fueled, your body is going to put forth a better effort, and you're going to get a better value, both in terms of caloric expenditure and muscle growth, than if you hadn't eaten anything in a fasted state. So even if you like your morning workouts, make sure to eat some toast or oatmeal before you head out the door or head over to your treadmill. Another tip, competition. A study published in the Preventive Medicine Reports Journal compared ways that fitness routines motivate people to work out and found that competition was a far stronger motivator than friendly support. Attendance rates were 90% higher in competitive groups than compared with a control group. Think about your own experience. That "you can do it" text from your best friend may be appreciated, but is it really motivating you to work out any harder or more frequently? We're much more likely to get in those extra steps when we're engaged in a Fitbit challenge, and those of us who were at Durham County know about that Walktober, or run a little faster when the guy next to us on the treadmill is closing in on 6 miles. Another tip, put on pump-up music. Positive self-talk isn't the only way to get in the right mindset. Making a soundtrack of your most loved jams won't just put you in a good mood. It may also improve your workout performance. Various small research efforts found positive associations, which concluded that people who listened to preferred music they liked, like doing their positive talk isn't the only way to get into the right mindset. Making a soundtrack of your most loved jams won't just put you in a good mood, it may also improve your workout performance. Various small research efforts found positive associations, which concluded that people who listened to preferred music they liked, and I'm repeating this because I want to make sure I didn't lose anything in the conversation, during their warm-up had improved exercise performance compared with listening to no music. But listening to non-preferred music did not boost performance. So really, you need to put on something you like to work out to or dance to. Another tip, put your phone on airplane mode. This is a euphemism for don't look at your phone while working out. Resist the urge to chime in on your group text or check that Snapchat message. Your workout is the time you get to invest in yourself. So turn your phone on airplane mode to avoid unnecessary distractions. Even better, if you don't need your phone for your music or any workout apps, leave it in the locker room. The workout grams can wait. And here's the last 2 tips. Hype yourself up. Once you're feeling focused, remind yourself that you've got this. Tell myself it's my time now. You can also take a few minutes before your workout to think or journal about something you love about your body and what it can accomplish. Maybe it's your strong legs that are capable of excellent squatting form, or that your core has progressed to being able to do push-ups with your knees off the ground. Whether you jot it down by hand, type yourself something in the notes app on your phone, or just repeat it to yourself a few times as a motto. This kind of thinking will start your workout on a grateful, positive note. And thinking positive thoughts may actually help you do better in your workout. Research has indicated that positive self-talk leads to improved athletic performance. Lastly, have a clear plan. A clear plan is your secret weapon. Let me make sure it's lastly. Yep. A clear plan is your secret weapon. Knowing what you're doing and why is half the battle. Having a plan of action for what to do when you get to the gym will help you feel prepared for your workout and on track, because wandering around aimlessly wastes time. Have a good idea of the gym layout so you don't have to lose time searching for, say, kettlebells when it's time to do some swings. That's a surefire way to lose your workout momentum while you're frantically searching for a piece of equipment mid-program. If you're starting out at a new gym and are trying out a new workout, it's good to set aside some extra time before your workout to get familiar with where all the equipment is and how accessible it is. So I hope those tips were helpful. They're just great ways to improve the time you spend in the gym and to get better results, especially if you're trying to make changes to your body, or just trying to make sure that you are exercising every day, because that is probably one of the most basic things you can do. And I call it the best form of health insurance that you'll ever have. Anyway, thank you so much for joining the webinar, and I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye-bye.